What up, y'all? What up, Charity? What up, Steph? We good. What's up, Tosh? It's gonna be different. What up, Miss Boosie? What up, B-Joy? Ain't no big major meal or nothing. I know y'all be gonna start eating goldfish. I know Keisha might not be in the background watching. Damn. Like, I feel like my baby. They was good, but they just wasn't enough. Keisha had a procedure today, so she probably sleep. I know she resting. Ironically, I don't even have water. Well, I do, but I didn't have no water. I'm finished with the goldfish. Wasn't enough to get dry off of. Man, today was a nice day. I had to meet Keisha after they was finished with her procedure and whatnot, and I saw that our local Foot Locker. Yeah, I like goldfish better than Cheetos. Yeah, she okay. Um, I saw our local Foot Locker was boarded up like motherfuckers down there looting. Oh, there she go. Yeah, she okay. She had a procedure today, and it hurts her to laugh, so I don't even know why she got in this live. And it hurts her to laugh. She's uncomfortable sitting up and stuff like that. So Keisha's laying down. She's like I say, rested. They say she should feel better tomorrow, but this stuff just happened today, so I doubt if she feel better now. And on that one, I was glad that Alonzo Mama came got him yesterday. But I was riding with Curbs cuz, and she was like, wow. And I'm like, yeah, this area, they're not about to protest and all that and all that down here. Why? When I went to Foot Locker last week or the week before, however it went, I had a conversation with the man. And he was like, it feel like Alonzo stumping in your back. Well, you like him stumping in your back, so Okay, Miss Boosie, sure will be praying for your family and your brother. And we were talking because, like I told her, girl, they ain't about to be looting down here. They ain't about to protest down here. Oh Lord, y'all, I did something. If something happened, I'm sorry. But I clicked on something and a red dot popped up. Look here. I thought, oh, okay, here this big mug go. And so I did a video last night, but no, I think that Foot Locker is boarded up and stuff like that. And I asked them, you know, like, cause the pair of tennis shoes I wanted, they didn't have them in the store, but they said that my store had them. I was like, well, you think y'all gonna be getting more in, blah blah this, blah blah that, and he was like, oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Boosie. Dang. Nah, they don't wear thank you, Jesus. And he was like, well, wow. And so I was like, maybe they're not trying to keep this Foot Locker open, even though, hey, it keeps us in our neighborhood. But there's another Foot Locker is over in the mall. But I don't do the mall thing. I don't like to have to bat a bitch down or bitch. I won't laugh too, bitch. You know. And man, I did a video last night, and I was like, yo, Keisha, maybe you should watch this video before I post it because I'm saying a lot of shit in that video. I'm some of the shit I'm gonna touch on now, but the rest of it I'm just gonna leave it alone. Because Keisha was like, you sure? I don't think there's a postable video. It's no, just don't post that video. You kind of really went there, and I don't think I went there on a few topics I did, but on some other things no. And I ended the video early. It was a 27-minute video, and yes, that was an early end because I wanted to eat my food because it was a mukbang. And but I was like, you know what? I only took about maybe 5 bites. No, I did not post it. Keisha feels people by my video. So me being a politic motherfucker that I be, I did not post it. And wow. I didn't see the too much, you know, wrongness of my video. What you mean like me? I did on some parts. She felt that I was being insensitive to dog lovers. But I love dogs. I love animals. But maybe I shouldn't have said that about the dogs. But in all honesty, in my defense, really, when there's no one to care for a dog, when there's no money to care for the dog, when there's no place for the dog to go, what do you do with the dog? Maybe I could have been a little more PC in what I said, but what up, what up, Crystal? How you doing? And okay, be there's no pound. Then where does it go? Then what do you do with the dog when there's no pound? I'm good. I'm good. When there's no pound, like, what do you do with the dog then? Right, Tasha? And that might have been why Keisha was like, you know what? Just, but it wasn't nothing that I was going to do at home or nothing like that. You know, it's been happening all over the country since this pandemic has started. Uh, and what I'm talking about is since this pandemic has started and there's no one to fill the job of feeding the dogs and providing for the dogs. A lot of dogs in this country have been humanely, I'm guessing, euthanized. But if you could fucking euthanize food, what the fuck you do with a house pet or a stray? You euthanize them, don't you? I'm not gonna say the other stuff. I'm gonna just leave it on that part. Like if a lot of dogs were euthanized because of the COVID virus, a lot of dogs, like I was reading in the paper, and it was like if you're straight, if it's not violent or something, because we don't have the room, we don't have the means, and whatever. But that was from the animal shelter. They will say, if you see a stray, long as it's not vicious, leave it alone. Cause we can't do it. We can't pick them up and whatever. And so, come on. But you hit on my background. Yes, I my background because um little Trump Breeze comment and yeah, I called the baby Trump. What he said, what up, Sharon Gupta? Gupton, Gupton. Um, whenever, and I'm sitting here and I'm mad about that. And my sister was like, oh, well, you know, he's been saying a lot of crazy stuff lately in the past or whatever. Like the bar she hangs out at, she said they don't even televise the game man no more. And they've took down all this Saint stuff and all that. I was like, wow. She's like, they've been like that for years. Okay, thanks, Sharon. And people, well, you know, I was a big Drew Brees fan. Now, like I was saying, what up, Miss Leah Love? I don't even know if I want to watch Saints games this season because, wow, you know, you know what? I had a message. Let's see what that message was. And wow. And if any of you have not heard or however it goes, he made a comment on you finance that was really insensitive to black people. But like he's just ignorant. That's the best I can see. Right. And that's a lot of stuff I was saying. That part was in my video. But like, what can I expect? He's from Texas. Like, Texas is a red state. Texas is determined they're going to be a red state. And they feel like they're not going to change on none of their core values or anything. So, like, what could I really expect of him? Maybe I expected that he rose up and above the racism and bullshit that goes on in Texas. But it was obvious he has not. But yes, Arizona too. But Texas was like the classic racist state because what up, Anita? Good evening to you. Because even when they were like the last state to free the slaves, like what can you expect from someone born, bred, and raised in Texas? I'm not saying all Texans are racist, but there's that privilege, there's that entitlement. So, and I believe his family was one of those. And, but even then, regardless, racism, all that. But even then, you know, you were welcomed with open arms to a city that was predominantly black. You knew that when you got down there, before you got down there, nobody else wanted your raggedy butt, you know, and you did do good your first year, though. I can admit that. And you did bring us to a Super Bowl, but it it wasn't just you. It was your team. And all the people you was throwing that ball to that year that you got your Super Bowl ring were black. Like even then, when you sit up there, oh, you're just disrespecting the flag. Uh Even when the man went on to explain just exactly what he was doing with the kneeling at the anthem. Yeah, I know. Even though when the man went on to explain why he kneels at the anthem, Your reasoning is bullshit, especially when you kneeled at the anthem. You've done it yourself before. So what the heck are you talking about? Or I just don't kneel at the anthem because my grandfathers fought in the war. What to do, bitch? Mine did too. And I bet you your grandfather was treated better than mine. You know? Shit. He fought for a country that didn't fight for him. Shit. And you won't kick that shit. Man, I kid you not. When I read that, I was going off. Keisha was like, what's wrong? What's going on? Why you like that? And I was like, man, this stanky bitch Drew Brees. Man. And the fucked up thing is I got a Breeze jersey. I'm gonna go ahead on and just cover that bitch up. Wait. Is it one of my personalized jerseys? Let me think. Because if it's personalized, my name already on the bitch. Right. It was very hurtful. Because if you don't know it about your president now, if you don't realize it now, my question is why was Kaepernick kneeling at the flag more emotional for Trump than a white man kneeling on George Floyd's neck? Because if you don't realize it by now, the past 4 years, you won't ever realize why I was more emotional. Because he's a darn racist. And I don't even know why Kaepernick kneeling at the fan, not kneeling at the flag affected him. Because you won't even pay your taxes. You won't even pay your taxes. So, great again, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. You won't even pay taxes about. Come on. If people know Trump in this country, I don't want to say racist outright. What up, Tish O? Keisha doing all right. It don't even have nothing to do with all that. They are Trump is generations deep into the KKK. Now he ran out here and attacked the Mexicans hard, but the blacks were always in the corner of his eye. You know what I mean? Like, what up, 951? Yeah, I'm good. You know, the black folks was always right there. He always had an eye on us in the corner. But let's be real. He's generations deep of racism. Generations. You really think he okay, what president would say if they start shooting? What leader would say some shit about like that? What you think is gonna be black lives, more black blood spilled, but I've seen a lot of pictures of other folks bashing in windows and looting. So you won't kill them too? But then I guess it will make more. Yes, he did. Yeah, I wanted to see that. I missed that. I wanted to see Obama speaking about the state of the nation. I missed that because I don't know. After watching all this shit, you get jaded. Like, really? Like, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's a lot to keep watching this. And then people starting to, when something like this happens, you see just who are your friends. I'm not yeah, a lot of other countries are with America on this police injustice thing. A lot of other countries. A lot of other countries stand with black people on this. A lot of other people stand with us on this. But you got to be the right ones. And that's why what Drew Brees did was so hurtful. Like, bitch, you somebody that they'll listen to. And that's the dumb shit come out your fucking mouth. Like, bitch, you need to stop hanging with Trump. He dumbing your ass up. Like, when there are people of position that can help out situations and they don't, that's a big injustice as well. Like, Trump is the reason there's been E.B. Jordan. Um, yeah, I know. There's a lot of shit going on, Sharon. That's like, I kid you not. They were doing a peaceful protest in, I think it was Minneapolis. I'm not quite sure because they never, but I read the police call. That's the only reason I knew where it was. And they were like, they're doing a peaceful protest at the exit. And a line of police SUVs come off the exit. And all of a sudden you see like this big white stream and people running. Them motherfuckers was pepper spraying people thing. And they just riding through, spray pepper in the crowd. We've been on Trump was underqualified for years. I don't even know what the fuck happened that. Oh, that's why he got it. And that's why saying that New Orleans has had several peaceful protests. But I think my sister said, well, is it last? I don't know if it was last night or the night before. Them motherfuckers was trying to protest and walk across the CCC. I myself am not there. But if I was protesting with them, bitch, you could have never got to go across the CCC. Why don't we just jump off this fucking motherfucker? You going across the CCC? That's suicide. Straight up. you trying to lead a peaceful protest and you talking about changing shit. I have not been lived in New Orleans for 15 years almost. And bitch, you could not get me to protest and walk. That is where where Katrina survivors were walking across the CCC to seek refuge and to just get and whatnot. And the motherfucking police, the sheriff department on the other side was shooting them, telling them if you won't live, you better go back. Cause y'all not welcomed over here. So they've been saying that for decades over there, and nothing has changed. Only thing that has changed is that Harry Lee fucking dirty ass has passed away, and he's no longer sheriff. But Harry Lee was who? I guarantee you, if they would have invited him, he would have been a KKK member. Because everybody, if you lived in New Orleans, you know, don't fuck around in Jefferson Parish. Because no. Black people still have a hard time in Jefferson Parish. You can't live here, you can't live there, you better live here. Red line. And the fucked up part about Jefferson Parish is on the other side of the bridge and is also the other side of New Orleans. Like it's on two different areas. Like Metairie and Kenner, that's Jefferson Parish. Harvey, Gretna, across the river, that's Jefferson Parish. And ain't no way if I was out there protesting, would they be like, come on, Mel, we going across that bridge. Bitch, well, look, I got to go home. My mama calling me. You know, for that, I'm not going across that damn bridge. And fuck no. When my sister told me that, I was like, well, fuck, the police pepper spraying them saved their motherfucking lives. You talking about, yeah, but tonight they pepper sprayed them because they were stopping them from going across the bridge. Bitch, they saved their lives. Fuck. I don't see nothing wrong with them being pepper sprayed at that point. Because if you go at this and you're not peaceful, you're going to end up with like George Floyd. And why give them justification to murder you then? Because all they're going to be, oh, he got violent and he did this and he did that and I shot him because I feared for my life. Why put yourself in that position? What up, Cheryl? I did not see it 951, but I believe it. This is America. And that's fucking just ridiculous because I understand what you're saying, Tosh, because every time something comes down to black folks, we got to be peaceful. We got to bite our tongue and shit like that and show respect even when you bitches ain't show us none. Yeah, we already in that position, but let's be real. You got 10 cops and you got 40 black people. They get violent and start coming at them. How you think they're going to handle the situation? How do you think they prefer to handle the situation? What up, Sarah Jane? Black lives matter to me too. How you doing? And I was like, shit. Ain't no way. Okay, before the martyrs, because that's all that's gonna turn up to be. You're gonna be 40 dead motherfuckers. Or 40 motherfuckers who might as well be dead because they're spending the rest of their life in jail. That don't sound good to me. Any of them outcomes, neither one of them outcomes sound good to me. Right now, 5-1. The entire world been watching, and you want to know the fucked up shit about it? Yeah, Trump wants to use the military, but Trump is the reason the whole world is watching. Have an idiot for a president, which they are correct. What up, Shamita? How you doing? No, that ain't what got him dead. I guarantee you. He died just because that's what that motherfucker woke up with on his heart that morning. Because even when he was resisting, if you want to call what he was doing resisting, did you even watch the whole video? Did you watch that 11-minute video from the beginning to the end? When he would turn his neck, the police would bounce on it. So, like, what more could he have done? Fuck no, you don't want martial law. You can say all you want. Martial law is nobody wants that. Because no, fuck no. Because once you get to martial, then you just go and say, oh, okay. You just say, kill me. Yeah, that's what I was saying. And these people, no, you don't want martial law. I've went through that once before. You do not want that. And the curfew shit and all that, no, you don't want that shit. Okay. But okay, you got legal firearms, and what is that gonna do? These people have been stockpiling weapons These people have been stockpiling weapons since before they could walk, literally. They have their old pappy and great pappy and grand great pappy guns. That don't tell them, all that tell the cops is to be sure you wear your, that is all. You shit. Before before my brother got to him, we had guns that were a few generations, a couple of generations, but it still was not nothing compared to other motherfuckers. And oh, I ain't the size of the gun and all that shit. They got AR-15s. What they do? They got AK-47s. But still in all, they shoot the same bullet. Well, let's see where this one ignorant, this one, uh, this man, and he still would not have done anything. He still would not have saved himself, even if he had a gun, for the mere fact that she did not give him a chance. If the police come in your busting in your door, or they whatever, however it goes, 9 out of 10, well, it's kind of not going to end good. 9 out of 10. And if you pay attention, she had beef with him and the dude that killed George Floyd. Right, Sarah Jane? But in his case, having a gun cocked and ready would not have saved to prepare himself for the attack she put on him. I think she would. It is what it is. You know, she keep on saying you would have been trying to help this man if it was an honest mistake. You would have tried, and then you would not have delivered lethal shots. And you wouldn't have just reached for your gun. You would have been like, hey, dude, what are you doing in my apartment? You wouldn't have just off them, popped them. Right, 951. It probably was, Sarah. Probably. But yo, like, I kid you not. This this is a lot of shit going on. And right, 951. But I can't really say that because I've learned holding on to shit don't fuck with nobody but you. Holding on to shit don't fuck with nobody but you. I don't think I'd have been writing no letters to her or no shit like that. But I don't think I'd have hugged her that soon either. I don't think I could have hugged her that soon after she blatantly murdered my child. But uh, eventually you have to let that shit go. And unless you plan on traveling up to the prison or wait till she free, and then if you wait till she free, she ain't gonna do nothing but off your ass like she did your son. Yeah, that hug did. Right now, 5-1. That hug didn't get that witness killed. They was gonna kill him anyway because he was the only thing keeping her in jail. That hug did not set that no. Oh, that's the reason. No, they were gonna kill him anyway because he was the only reason she was in jail. It had nothing to do with that woman forgiving her. He was the only witness, the only 100% true witness that they had. They protect their own, yeah. You might have seen it as that, but that's your opinion and you're entitled to it. Uh, these people were not those type of people. Uh, would it have been me at my child's trial, at his murderer's trial? No. Would it have been me even before or after? No. Some shit you got to let go, but I don't think that would have been something I let go. But hmm, I'm just never mind. um, some people have other ideas. You back? Where you went? Welcome back. Uh, but no, I could not have forgiven her this soon. Uh, when Jean Bottom mama hugged the woman who killed her son. Oh, right, right. I wouldn't even made it to the next trial. That's the fucked up part about it is they wouldn't even put me in the same jail with her. You heard that? Your brother's playing that game? I don't know. Cause I just heard a howl. It sounded like Dwayne. Man, forgiveness comes with maturity. You maturity, great loss, and yeah, that's what it comes with. You see, you in order to forgive someone, it takes a lot. You have to be there, though. Like, uh, I'm not gonna say it's an easy thing to do, but it's more for you than them. Like, if yes, it's more for you than them. Because I kid you not, walking around with that hate and whatever, it really does change you. It does. Ain't hmm, right, B. Jordan, it was. So then you're gonna be sitting in your house in your rocking chair talking about how you want revenge on this person and and instead of doing other things in your life. Yeah, that's true, but I wouldn't hug the bitch right off like I'm saying, but I can't sit there and just be with it for years and years and years. And right, I understand it don't happen quick. I never expected to. But I kid you not. Forgiveness is more for you than them. Because I'm telling you, walking around with that bullshit on you and in you, it really does. It's a big change. It changes you. Even though it may not physically change you or whatnot, it does change you. It changes you mentally and whatnot, emotionally. But if you would not have, yeah, everyone does have their own time for forgiveness. It's how long you want to put up with the bullshit. Uh, because I kid you not, some situations I've been like, fuck that. Just ignorant as fuck for the longest. But that's fucking with me. That ain't fucking with them. They laughing. They happy about the shit. I'm not saying that your girl was happy about her little 5 years she got and whatnot, or however the shit go. But yeah, they all changed the moment that they bury their child. But okay, so like I say, okay then, is it any different if okay, how about this? Y'all at church and the chandelier falls and it accidentally kill your child. Then what? Okay, how about I'm about to drink the Kool-Aid and your child take my Kool-Aid instead of theirs. You know what I mean when I say drink the Kool-Aid, right? Yeah, I'm not into look. If this is my suicide cocktail and this is for me and somebody else drink it, am I really at fault? Unless I gave it to them? Right, Steph. Forgiving is the first step to healing. It don't make it all good, but it does erase some of the pain. It does. Because I'm telling you, for the longest, mm, I'm not saying me and my brother gonna sit down and eat no cake and shit and go watch a movie and shit. I'm not saying that, but when something is done to you from someone that you don't expect it and who shouldn't do it, woo, right? The longer you hold it in, the more hatred, and that's not affecting them. They give two lovely fucks, and right, right. Some people like to hold on to that, hold on to vengeance and all that shit. But unless you have a sure, clear cut way of getting away with it, but even then, once you get your vengeance, that's gonna change you as well. Guarantee you it will. Yes, it does, Miss Boosie. It kills the soul. You saying that, Tosh? How about I watched the video during there soon as it was posted, not knowing what I was watching. They some of them say, this is this, that, and other. Some of them have titles. Uh, and but basically, yes, murder is a sin. But that's the only way I would feel better if someone blatantly killed my child. So in order for me not to commit murder, I would have to forgive them. You see where I'm coming from? Because if you don't, no, you won't. This is something rooted in you. Even when justice is served, no, you won't. Because justice, it rarely is served for black people. And even if these people get life or however it go, there's always gonna be the next case you looking for a reason to be mad at the police, the pigs. Yeah, that was blatant murder. And that's the thing that really pissed me off about that. Right. Yeah, we will see justice. But like I said, and the only reason I know for sure that they're gonna do justice is all the riots. all the protesting and all the attention that the whole world. This has been brought to the attention of the whole world, and even if you accidentally killed him, we are in a pandemic that affects your breathing. And this man is screaming he cannot breathe. And you're still on him. You deserve every fucking thing your ass get. The only reason that it wasn't an accident was because somebody was filming. And they got proof that it was an accident. That's the only reason. That's the only reason they couldn't holler accident. Because someone was filming it. And the only reason I was mad at the camera person. But as time go on and stuff come out, the camera person was a child. But not only that, if she would have put that camera down and stopped filming to go help him, the world would have never knew this happened. You know, if she would have put her camera down to help him, then it would have been two dead people. But all them, that whole crowd that was back there watching and stuff, but it take a special kind of motherfucker to be a hero. What up, G? Because, but not only that, dude. Like I said, they protect their own. Fucking Tao, the reason I feel they put him as an accessory, but he should be charged right up there with the other officer. Because him and the motherfucker who checked his pulse. Because at the point of, I saw it. I watched the video. I saw when the man died. You could, if you saw the whole video and you paid attention, you could see when the man died. You can see when George Floyd died if you watch the whole video. Right, Boosie? Right. But the other officer, Tao, he could have stopped that. And the one who checked the pulse could have. Any one of them. But they're not, they stand together. So, right, B. Jordan? Yes. But he had been dead for some minutes before the ambulance came. They sitting up there with that bullshit. 17 years, they say. They said with that bullshit, they knew that man was dead. And the only reason the officer who was on his neck did not get off was because then he would be acknowledging that he knew the man was dead. Okay, but I saw when they put him on the gurney, he was dead. Because when the paramedic came up to him to check him, if he was still alive, they would have got out all life saving equipment right then and there. But some of these paramedics believe they're the police too. No, Miss Boosie, that's not true. This is back to the right person doing the stopping. See, because if you listen to the video, there was a whole crowd telling him, stop, you killing him, stop, stop. But if one of those officers with him would have told him, say, bro, get up off him like that, that would have made a difference. They're not, once again, you, the right person. You got to be the right person to stop it. I right, Miss Boosie. I said that too, B. Jordan. But you know what? 9 out of 10 they'd have been on that ground right there with him. But there they had bullet wounds in them. See, it takes the that, and that's why what Drew Brees said pissed me off so badly, because you in that position and you go say some dumb fucked up shit at the wrong time. What up, caller? She good. She in the chat. Moving right along. Uh, so what's the next thing? Yeah, but like I say, it take a special motherfucker to be a hero. That's all I'm saying. It take a special motherfucker to want to give up their life for someone else, especially when both of y'all would be dead. It take a special motherfucker. Blood and water. Is that the one with the African girl and her sister? Blood and water. The punishment never does fit the crime. Do you think if I walked into someone's house and just killed them, I would get 5 years in prison? Fuck no. It never fits the crime. I I finally watched Becoming by Michelle Obama. That shit was good. That was good. Um, I haven't read the book. Any of you read it? Thanks, caller. Man, Right, Steph? Right, 951, jaded, a lot of us. And that's why I say, when you have the platform, yeah, you got to thank Colin Kaepernick because you had the platform. I just think you should not have done that shit at your job. I got to thank him for that. But I think personally, if you really wanted to continue being a quarterback in the NFL, you should not have done that at your job. I've been watching football damn near my whole life. You know the NFL is fucking racist. Oh, let me stop. Keisha like this bitch here. She go from one race shit to another race shit. Bitch, shut up on the race shit. So, what's June? Anybody doing something Juneteenth? You know what Juneteenth is? Oh no, I'm just saying she is. No, I just this is like with the pitch. She was like, "Shut up." Yeah, I know she got fired. She was abusing it though. That was funny as shit to me when I watched the video. It was like a bad fucking movie. Uh, then they calling women like that who's doing shit like that. I think Katie. That shit was so funny to me. Uh, they calling women that's doing shit like that Karens because I was on fucking I think it was Facebook and they had a old woman go to the passenger side of the vehicle. You're gonna have to move your vehicle and park it right. What the fuck? Oh wait, let me stop that race thing. Uh, of course she want to come out and apologize. She thought she had her privilege. She still did have her privilege, and that's the thing that kills me. Like, never mind. I'm gonna just leave that alone. No, fuck that. And the reason she still had her privilege is, even though her job fired her and they took her dog and shit, they took little Toto. This bitch still didn't go to jail. What I mean by that, call yourself filing a false police report. See what the fuck happens. See how they threaten you with arrest if they find out you filing a false police report. This don't sound like no real story to me, ma'am. Maybe you obstructing justice because this don't sound like no real story. Maybe you should be arrested because it sounds like you're filing a false police report. Ooh, yeah, watch. Right. That she deserved to lose her fucking job. People are getting tired of the shit. Terrell, people are getting tired of the shit. Yeah, they good actors. People are getting tired of the shit. You're gonna lose you're gonna there's some kind of way you're gonna lose something. Because people are getting tired of the shit. And but You talking about this man, and you harming your dog more than that man telling you put it on a leash, dragging around, choking the fuck out that poor little dog. And that little dog ain't do shit. That dog was just like, bitch, let me go, let me go. Y'all heard how that dog was fucking hollering? Oh, that was fucked up. I kid you fucking not. That's not funny. But animal abuse is not funny. I'm not telling y'all laugh at it and whatnot. But bitch, you calling the police and you breaking the law. Why you do it? The fucking balls. Right now, five boy. What up, TMD? How you doing? Right. She was choking the head. Fucking right. Like fucking Stewie got on Brian, bitch, where my money? That bitch was fucking that dog up. And that's her dog. Like, bitch, do you love that dog? Did that bitch bite you or something? Fuck. Like, she was fucking that dog up. It's amazing how that motherfucker voice just changed. But when she got on the phone with the police, she acted like she was really being fucking attacked. I was like, wow. Wow, is this real? Is this? I was like, who the fuck recording these old movies again? And that shit was real. I was like, dang, fuck. You know how they do them little movies and shit for laughs and shit. And I thought they was just doing one of them movies, you know, at the end. There was no cruelty to an animal in this video. She. I don't know where they learned this shit from. I have no fucking idea. Because I'm telling you, oh, it's natural. Oh, okay, it probably is. We wow. I'm like shocked at my sister. And like I knew Keitha was gonna come out, bitch. I am just shocked. You know, like she's totally changed and different. You know, like she told me something and I was on the floor dying laughing. You know, I was like, wow. That's like I also saw another post of a black woman that was amazed that her boyfriend, who was right, was racist. And I'm like, why? She found out by going through his text messages though. And I'm like, does it surprise you? Because she was going through his text messages and she could not believe the messages. What up, View? How you doing? She could not believe. Thanks for the thumbs up. She could not believe the stuff he was saying about her. And oh, that's good to know. And I was like, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? That's just like I pissed my sister off because your high blood pressure kicking your butt. Oh well, take it easy. Take your little your medication for it. Don't have none. Use some lemons. Um, my sister has someone she would consider a friend, but um, she's a friend of a friend to me, so to speak, because she's really my sister friend, and that's how I know her. But okay, like who invites someone to their house? No, they sleeping over. No cover, no blanket, or a spoonful of garlic. You don't have white friends. Let me think. Me neither. I do know white people, so to speak. I'm not saying. Uh, I met one woman when I moved down here. Um, but I've never really put myself in those positions. Like I can talk to anyone. Um, but I have not met. I have not met any. Since I've been in Dallas, ain't no white folks for me to meet. How about that? Not trying to sound racist. I'm not saying that they don't live here, but they don't live around me. Right, B? They don't. I'm not whatever. I'm not being racist or anything. It's just that when I moved to Dallas, this community in which I live in was, I'm gonna give it 97% African American. You know, they had a few sprinkles of Hispanics in it. But now I'm gonna have to give it to maybe 50-50. But on my block, uh, I think we have more Hispanics than blacks. No, friend is not a word that I myself use loosely. And you got to be a friend to be a friend. You feel me? Uh, you know, there's this certain shit in order to be a friend that I feel like I always be like my girl Peaches, but she's really more of an associate. Um, because I met Peaches because of her daughter. And not only that, you know, even though y'all don't do the same things, your friends should do the same things you do. Like you can't have a friend that don't do the same things you do and be friends. Like, what the fuck are y'all going to do then? Like, oh well, let's go do this. Well, bitch, I don't do that. Well, you know, um, as I was saying, when we first moved here, it was like 97% black. I give it that. Because let me see. They did have a few Hispanics where we lived when we first, well, not when we first got here, but when we moved into like the neighborhood, into the houses and shit. Um, yeah, like white friends. Um, it's always some shit. Like the only white person that I can say that I met in Dallas was a friend of Keisha's. And when she wanted to change, I guess we was the change. I'm not saying she's racist or anything though, but the things we had in common and where we live was just hard for them to come visit us. Yeah, to them you hold on to, but I've never like let me see going up, going up. No, because I've never really put myself in situations to quote unquote really have white friends. What I mean by that is I'm not saying I haven't been around white folks and I've only been around black folks and this, that, and the other. I've only been around racist white folks. But um no, I've never really that just wasn't me. I've always been pro black and militant my whole life. Even from a little bitty motherfucker. And maybe that's why I don't have any white friends. Now I'm not gonna say I haven't hung with white folks, but they were friends of friends. Me personally, no, I've never put none of those in my pocket. My condolences, Miss Boosie. You know, elementary school was predominantly black. Tell you the truth, there was only one white girl and she left when we was in the third grade, and I'm sorry for that. I apologize. And then when I went to high school, I went to a all black high school. And then when I went to college, I just hung with my friends that I already had. I didn't make any new friends. Didn't stick around long enough to make any new friends. And start, started hanging around, having fun, so to speak. And a friend of mine, he had some friends. We used to hang with them. We hung with them for a while. And something was up with them stank asses. But one of the two, he was racist and he was like, I'm not having none of that shit. So he split on us. But the other dude, and that's because we was not like my friend. Like my friend went to Holy Cross, all boys, predominantly white um, school. And so I guess maybe I don't know if they thought we were going to be polished like him, but we weren't. It was like he was like, "Fuck that," and no, damn, that's disturbing to me. Hmm, no, ain't that some shit? I don't have not one white friend. Shit, I don't have no friend. Well, let me think. No, all my friends are black. Am I racist? Wow. Damn. I'm saying that, but maybe it wasn't in no girl best interest to hang with us. And I can say that from me. I understand why she stopped hanging with us. And because when we first moved here, we was all about partying. She was tired of the partying. You know, she was older than us. You know, her kids were younger than ours, and I think she was trying to hang a party head up. So I know why she stopped hanging with us. But damn, you could have said that. And people would look at us crazy. You fuck with that cracker? The fuck you mean? Fuck, we should have never even developed a friendship with her because of the position in which we were introduced to her in. And wow. Damn. I'm not gonna say I'm about to go out there and make it my business to find me one white friend. But dang. And you wanna know the fucked up part about this shit? If I was in New Orleans, that would not be an issue. At this point, somewhere I would have, because I did have white friends in New Orleans. They were not the white folks you would expect them to be. But when I was growing up, we lived next door to a what the fuck? How you fucking call it? I guess a rehab house. What I mean by rehab house is it was one house, but they broke it up into like maybe 5 or 6 apartments, and it was like a rehab. Like the judge would what up Kiki Lee? The judge would sit up there and he would put yeah. And some of the white friends I've had, they were pretty cool. But fuck. I kid you not, dude. People talk all that racist shit. I lived next door to a few Hells Angels bikers, and they was racist. They let you know, but they watched out for us. That's the crazy shit. And if they didn't feel like being bothered, they'd be like, "Today not today. Just go ahead on do your homework." And but that is when I already knew that you can be with someone and still be racist against them. But that was the first time I found that out because what was this motherfucker's name? I want to call him Charlie, but I don't think his name was Charlie. Maybe his name was Travis. Was with Veronica, and they were together. But my mom was more friends with Veronica than him do, even though it was his apartment. And you know how you be nosy and knees drop. You know, that was my first time realizing, wow, he talking all that shit about her like that, and he with her. You know, and he was just saying some shit you should not say if you're a mixed couple about her. I was like, dang. Just like the girl who was reading her boyfriend text and found out the shit that he was saying about her. But no, dang. My mama probably flipping over. Well, no, she not, because she know me. I was never one to mingle with the other crowd. I've always, I'm not saying it like that, but like if my brother went to a debate, I would go, you know, if, but I just never, no, no, thank you. Yeah, good night, Miss Boosie. Thanks for coming. You be blessed. Praying for your family, and hope you get better too, and your brother. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. And I could not believe that shit. He the one that called himself trying to stop motherfuckers from messing with his dog and got the machete in his back. Wow. Bitch over a dog you wasn't even fucking supposed to be fucking with. Like, I'm sorry. When my dog run down the street where he ain't supposed to be, I'm not running behind him with a knife talking about y'all better leave my dog alone. That bitch will come back when he ready. Yeah, see, his name was Travis. Okay. But man, ain't no fucking way. Ask Scrappy if I went running down the street for him. Oh, bitch, you wanna play that game? Okay, I got a game for you, bitch. I remember no word a lot. And this is gonna be my last I'm gonna get out of here like that. I remember Scrappy was a puppy. Well, I'm saying a puppy. But he was like a year and a half, maybe 2 years old. And he ran out the door. And they went out there looking for him and running behind him, Scrappy, Scrappy. So Scrappy, when you run behind a dog and all that shit, they just take off and run, even fall there and shit. It's a game to them. So when I realized what they was doing, I was like, if y'all don't bring y'all asses up in here, he'll come back. So I don't know. I got in my car because I was going somewhere. And, might as well look for him while I'm. And I turn and I look, no fucking word of lie. Scrappy sitting there looking at me, peeking from behind the trash can. I say, bitch, you just done the shit now. And I that shit was always funny to me. So if he's sitting there peeking from behind the trash can, he saw them running behind him and showing their ass looking for them. And he fucking playing hide and go seek with the fucking children. Fuck the dog know about hide and go seek. And on that note, I'm gonna say goodnight because I'm at 144. And I think we've talked enough on this evening. Uh, Thanks for the colorful conversation. Thanks for your company. Uh, y'all be blessed. Y'all love to y'all. Thank y'all for coming and chatting with me. Till next Thursday. That's what I got to say on Mel Baby. We most likely I don't know if we're doing a live tomorrow on Walking the Fat Woman's Shoes because I don't know how Keisha will be feeling. Love you too, Miss Boosie. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for letting me be able to talk and y'all giving me feedback. And then good night, y'all. Yeah, y'all safe. Until next time, peace, love, and hair grease. And Y'all take care of yourself, because not only is there a pandemic, but this country is in a state of upheaval, and who knows when it's gonna come back in. Till next time, y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. Love you too, Kiki Lee.